So 2015, we look on the news, we look on our social media feeds, and we see that obesity has gone up. Plain and simple, right? We see that cancer, we see that diabetes, heart disease, all of these diverse diseases seem to be escalating and getting worse and worse. And over interviewing hundreds of different doctors for the Fit Life radio show, for our YouTube channel, over the past 4 years, I've realized that it's all linked back to one primary thing, and that is inflammation. Inflammation is essentially your body's response to a foreign invader, maybe pain, a tear, a muscle, something like that, that your body automatically sends white blood cells to start to remedy that situation. And when it becomes overtaxed, the problem with modern day food is that we have people eating gluten, dairy, wheat. Gluten and wheat have actually been shown to trigger your body's natural immunity response in the gut. That's what's called leaky gut syndrome, right? Your body's not able to break down the food. It creates holes in your gut lining, and your body sends white blood cells to that to actually attack it. Then we have these autoimmune conditions. Fibromyalgia starts to creep in. All of these things start to happen because of your body's immune system response. Not only that, we're overtaxed. If we look back 100 years ago, there wasn't near as many pollutants on the planet as there is today. Everywhere we go. The cleaning supplies that we use in our house, even our toothpaste, some of it has fluoride in it, which is a pineal gland disruptor. So once we start to focus on some primary things that you can do that are real simple every single day to lower stress levels and lower that inflammatory response, you're going to start to feel better, your mind's going to start to be sharper, you're going to start to be clearer, more present-minded with the people that you love. And that's what we want. That's what I want for you. So I know how it is. I've hurt my lower back in the past, and I kind of put it off, right? I don't do anything about it. I continue to exercise and do what I was normally doing. I continue to eat the same way. And all of a sudden that back pain gets worse and worse and worse. To eventually, you can't even walk, right? You're laid up. You get out of bed 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and you feel like you should go to the ER because you're in so much pain. I've been there. What if I told you that if we start to recognize those small things before they escalate and turn into something bigger that's a lot harder to manage, you would be a lot more successful in your overall health regimen. So some of the inflammatory causes of inflammation, number one, are our thoughts, right? We're either living in the past or we're living in the future, which causes stress of the past or grief and anxiety in the future. Once we get a grip on our thinking, we become more present. Maybe we start to meditate. We start to do breathing exercises. We start to stand portal of that door of thinking, and we don't really let as much stuff in that can disrupt us throughout the day. Right? We're focused on what is, loving what is. This is a great book by Katie Byron. Then we're going to start to feel better. And when you feel better, your stress response starts to go lower, right? Organifi, the reason I love it so much is it actually has ashwagandha in it. Ashwagandha has been shown to lower stress levels. We live in a society of chronic stress. Maybe you or somebody you know is not taking enough time to give themselves the love that they need throughout the day. And that self-love actually helps lower the stress. So creating a self-love ritual, looking at your thoughts, meditating, sleeping better, right? These are all simple things. But if I asked you right now, did you get 8 hours of sleep last night? The vast majority of you would say, no, Drew, I got 4.5 hours of sleep. I'm all hopped up on caffeine. It's Monday. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm tired from the weekend, so I'm going to push through it. So as we approach the new year, 2016 is coming up. You and I need to work together. I have a secret hidden agenda, and the rest of the Fit Life team does as well. And that is helping this community that has been created by us, you and me, and exposing these truths to them that a lot of people don't know about, right? The things that we can do every day, these micro commitments that we do every single day that transforms us. We're not going to be on a program for 90 days and then all of a sudden go back to the way that you once were. So why is inflammation important in all this? Well, because if you're in pain, you suffer from foggy brain on a Monday morning for some reason, you just can't think straight, you need caffeine to get you by, or maybe some nootropic that you're taking that your buddy told you has 7 ingredients in there that are going to help you neurologically process information faster. You don't need any of that. Once you start doing these basic things that you can do to rid your body of inflammation, You start controlling you. You start feeling better. You start standing up for what you believe in and what you really want in this life. And once you start just adding in things that help with inflammation, like green juice, right? It's so simple. Water. Turmeric is one of my favorite things as well. Turmeric has been shown in over 1,000 different case studies that it's one of the most potent, powerful things that you can take for yourself in regards to inflammation. I was talking to my buddy Dr. Karazian in Carlsbad. He wrote the book Why My Brain Isn't Working, best-selling author. And he talks about how your microglia of your brain is actually inflammation, and it can lead to depression, different type of neurological disorders. Right? We look at the loved ones that are 65, 75 years old, and some of them are starting to get Alzheimer's. These different neurological degenerative diseases that could be prevented by the proper diet or by taking things that can actually help with inflammation. So if you get anything else out of this video other than adding turmeric to your diet or drinking 1 green juice a day, getting better sleep, or staying hydrated and drinking water, then this is a win for a Mindset Monday. Focus on just doing one of those things this week for 7 days and write it down. Every time you do it, cross it off the list, get that neurological approval, feel good about it, and then next week add something else to that one thing. Over time, you're going to build up these micro habits and these commitments, and that's what our whole coaching program is based around at FitLife, is taking these small steps every single day and compounding them over time to really get the transformation of your dreams. So thank you so much for watching this Mindset Monday. I'm Drew Canoli. Remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you next week.